This is not the story of the One. The One encompasses too much, crushing everything and making it the same. No. This is the story of the many, who are blessed with difference and rich in strangeness. This is the story of a family.
Hey, this is Timmara signing on with The Eternal Cylinder. Okay, this is an interesting one, in theory. That sounded bad. Okay, but anyways, The Eternal Cylinder, released in late 2021, where it's kind of like a survival, or not horror game, but survival game, where we play as a tapir head on legs, is kind of how I look at it. This first music track is really cool, but it is incredibly loud in the mix. I think I've toned down the audio quite a bit, but man, this one is loud. But anyways, so yeah, Eternal Cylinder, released in late 2021, and the reason I found out about this game is because my younger brother, who was 8 at the time, around this when this came out, he just saw a video of it on YouTube, and he got really interested. I've gotten my youngest brother into gaming, pretty early. Got him interested in, different types of games, different style of games. He likes Mario and all that. But it's like I introduced him to different styles and things early on to see if he would get certain things, and he just naturally became interested in a lot of things. And then, so he's got like a very interesting, list of games he actually really likes and plays really well at such a young age. He's really good at Hat in Time, Bug Snacks, let's see, Dragon Ball The Breakers most recently. Yeah, my brother really likes Dead by Daylight with Dragon Ball. He doesn't care about Dragon Ball at all, but he finds it interesting how, that game plays. But so, then he found the Eternal Cylinder, and that's mainly one of his first major, where he was just really interested in this. And I don't know why it particularly, tickled his fancy, but he really wanted to play it. So it's coming on Xbox. He played the beta, the demo. Yeah, the demo, not beta, but, played the demo. And then I go, okay, when it comes out, I'll get it for you. And so I did, and he's finished it like multiple times from what I've heard from my mom telling me he's played it. And he's been asking me for quite a while to play it myself, because I've only seen like bits and pieces and small segments. So yeah, finally getting to it and trying to get this done before God of War Ragnarok comes out. Don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to try. But anyways, so yeah, so it's kind of like a survival game, but we should get into it. Just clarifying a few things real quick. Just in my settings, I've messed around with the audio quite a bit just try and, bring stuff down. And I also was waiting, because I wasn't going to play it, and then I was waiting for, in early October, or mid-October this year, 2022, the next-gen update came out, so now it's got just a ray tracing toggle, which I haven't noticed a big difference, and that might be due to my monitor. But, it's on, so shouldn't cause any problems. So anyways, playing this on Xbox Series X. How do I start a new game? Okay, yeah, new game. Okay, so getting into it.
Once upon a time, in the age of the Eternal Cylinder, there lived a family of little creatures called the Trebum. Trebum are not the strongest, nor the fastest, and they do not have sharp teeth.
Like I said, they kind of look like tapir heads with legs.
The terrible force that came to their planet. But Trebum are loyal and resourceful and very, very stubborn. It is with such a Trebum that our story begins. One clever little creature born into a cruel world who would be instrumental in bringing prosperity to its kind.
Yeah, so sorry, I'm long wind up into it, but we're getting there. So yeah, out into the world. Yeah, it's kind of like a survival game, and I've only found out just as I was starting this up. So like, when I look at it, it kind of reminds me of Spore as a survival game. And then I see there's a meme about it where it's just sort of like, do not compare this to Spore. And I go, I'm sorry, it's just the first thing that comes to mind. All right, we have been born.
Run, something inside him said. Run.
I mean, yeah, I can't adjust the camera yet. But, it's just like, all right, we're just born and death's already coming after us. What a life. I'm trying to move around. Yeah, I'm not sure if the ray tracing actually makes a difference. Is it running smoothly? Hold on a second. I'll worry about it later. But yeah, so we're just running right now. I wonder what that weird noise behind us is. Oh, God.
The great crushing thing, the great cylinder, had stopped. Perhaps it was safe here for a little while.
Yeah.
How quickly it learned to use its legs and its trunk. But these things were not so much learned as they were remembered. Perhaps the little Trebum thought they were a gift from the strange voice it heard in its mind. That too was a kind of memory.
Alright, so yeah, we're playing as a little thing called the Trebom. And, first instinct is to run for your life, because you're weak and small, and, we got a little trunk, we got little legs, and we pick up food. But, the thing I know about is, yeah, special types of food, you eat certain items.
Just when it was starting to get used to its legs, the food from the jumping creature gave it new ones. With the right substance as a catalyst, a Trebum can transform and adapt to many challenges.
Shoot thing. Oh. Did that work? Okay. So, yeah. We are playing as a little creature where, depending on what we eat, our body changes. There are set mutations, so that's kind of what we're after right now. As we're just, let out into the world with this giant piece of, infinitely long piece of metal coming to roll us down. So, it's like, do you smell that in the air? That's metaphor. And we'll figure it out from there. Because that's... My brother has, ranted about this game to me a lot. And I go, okay, I get it. I'm sure it's all very interesting. And it does sound interesting. I just don't have the context for the things you were saying.
Drawn to a bright light. Or perhaps to the creature next to it.
Hold on a second. Let me mess around with the settings. I shut off the ray tracing. It feels a little sluggish. Yeah, okay, there's a difference. The ray tracing is just making things worse. Because that's all it does. It doesn't really matter if it makes the game look better. If it makes it play worse, who cares? If you can have ray tracing and also play well, great. If it's not doing that, why are we even bothering? Okay, yeah, that's a lot smoother. Okay, and it's not like we lose that much graphical fidelity. This looks pretty nice, actually. And, the ray tracing isn't going to make a substantial difference. So, okay.
Except for the grass.
Should have started this way. Why did I waste my time with it?
They were very
Okay.
much alike.
So, yeah, sorry. Into the game.
Surrounded by this light, the Trebum knew things it had not known before. It knew the older Trebum had carried this light for a long, long time. And it knew that now that responsibility had passed to the next generation. Yes, this young Trebum had to carry the light to those great towers in the distance. It could have stayed here to learn many old things, but the cylinder would not allow it.
Okay, so gotta get moving.
Run, the inner voice said, run. The towers would not stop.
At least we got like this little rolly thing.
They were activated.
I'm trying to grab him. I messed up. Okay, whatever. We gotta get out of here. And yeah, this is kind of like the shtick of the game, where we are... Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. I'd rather not get eaten. Sorry, I should pay attention. But yeah, this is kind of the main deal of the game, where we're playing as like this tiny creature that has to adapt to the world as something that appears to be outside of it. Just bulldozes everything in its path. You know, we got a little time as everything just gets consumed by this giant metallic object. I want to see where the big things get flattened. I'm sure it just disappears under it and then it's gone, but you know. There it goes. Okay, but what we have to do is we gotta go through these towers. And they put it, and they stay it for a while.
Assured it that while the tower stood, the Trebhum would be safe. The power of the eternal cylinder was contained for now.
So that's kind of where we're at, is mainly we just gotta learn and survive. We're just thrown into the world.
Relative tranquility gave the Trebhum a chance to think about its family. Trebhum are not meant to live alone, so where were the others?
Oh, I was trying to pick up that object, whatever that is. I gotta get rid of some of this food. Stop eating. I got your pearl. Hard shells. Some ingredients cannot be eaten until their edible interiors have been exposed. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Oh, whoops, didn't mean a screenshot. Okay, but we picked up something that we gotta break open in order to use.
Our young friend had found an egg, a Trebhum egg, with one of his siblings inside. The egg had been abandoned, but it could still be made to hatch. All that was needed was a source of heat.
Yeah, I know this, like, first area, you know, just fine from mainly the demo that my brother had me play with him. Enter name Goo. Yeah, we basically create a little herd of these creatures. What do we want to name it? I should actually rename some of these guys. Can I look at him again? Can I name them? Okay, hold on. He was kind of like yellowish. I'm just thinking, it's like, what's a weird name? Dr. Pox. No, I don't know. Just Terry. Why not? Whoops. I messed up. I figured name and get attached because we can lose, you know, some of the Trebhum. Just checking something. Okay, yeah, we got our log. We can share stuff. We got compendium and everything. And tutorials. So, yeah. Mainly it's just explore... What are you doing? Did you just spit that out? Yeah, okay, fine. You're on your own. Okay, but anyways. So, yeah. We basically got to build up our little herd, and we just have to survive. So... let's go around. I can't remember. How do you swap? Gregwin is who we are? Right, and then we can swap to... you know, the other Trebhum. And we can manage their stuff. And that glowing object gives us a new ability. So yeah, we just go around, and there is like a plot to it, and we'll figure that out as we go. Okay, the right bumper is the fast switch. But also, it's like, I think... Yeah, but also it's like everyone can gather food, but I think they're all based on the same, you know, pool of stuff. Right, how do we... Nope, wrong button. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I can break this. There we go. Okay, it is a mutation. Oh boy. Shiny and sparkly and very attractive, as Trambomb should be. Uh-huh, sure, okay. Okay, we're a little glittery now. So, you know, we're going here, just taking this slow, trying to figure stuff out. But looking around, trying to get used to the world. But it should be pretty clear that probably the glowy bits are the things that are important to look at. Let's say our attention gets drawn to there, so we should go there first. But hold on. Can we get this egg? Whoops. No, we can't jump. Okay, I was kind of hoping. That thing looks big and scary. Go away. Oh! Okay. Close. Sorry, the bigger we make our party right away, I think the better. So I'm just seeing if we can get that egg. Because there's a heat source right there. There must be a way to get this. Trying to see what that thing is doing. Okay, it's backing off. Damn it. You know, I'm just gonna play this like I normally do. I got my, you know, I'm playing this for my brother, but also, you know, I have to label my Let's Play channel as not for kids as it is. So, you know, there's your warning. There's gotta be something we can do unless there's like another mutation around, but we already got the springy legs, so... Is the one that lets us jump higher or makes us more mobile in water? I want to avoid that big thing. We got this guy whose mutation gives him a horn, which is probably deterring predators. Nope. Ah, man. Okay, I shouldn't spend too long on this, just in case, because we got other stuff to do. If we won't get that egg, we'll find another one later on. This thing getting a... Phenomena. Frightened to Tungle Groplet. Get out of here. Sorry, we got like, you know, big, you know, realistic Dr. Seuss monsters. Ah, come on. Go away, dude. I'm not interested. Okay, one last try. Oh. That doesn't count. He bumped into me. Okay, Gregwin, you're kind of in the lead. Well... Oh, the fish does give us a mutation. Maybe? I should have tried that sooner. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, it replaces our high jump, though. Okay, I should have maybe did that to the other guy, but that's fine. As we just keep mutating ourselves and trying new things. There we go. Gwugagon? Kind of like green. Let's just... Oops, no, I was gonna name him. Hold on, can't we... Okay, I pressed the wrong button. I was gonna call them Leaf, but alright. Gwugagon. Let's go. Coming through. I suppose, well, Gwugagon's got... Do we just, like, become a little disco ball? Okay. So, sorry, traveling around, as we're just figuring out what's going on here. Suppose there's only so much we can find in the immediate area. Hold on, there's a little smoke hut there. As we can roll into a ball with limited stamina, you know, fly. Oh, boy,
Finding
guy.
another Trebhum was a cause for joy, but this new friend was not well. Deep inside the memories it had inherited, the Trebhum found the answer. To recover, its friend needed a very specific substance which appeared as glittering clusters of crystal dust. This dust was not natural. Only a great Trebhum could create it. And so it was on the achievements of previous generations that the newborn Trebhum would have to rely. Luckily, it seemed a wise and powerful Trebhum had passed through here some time ago.
Oh, there's... So... Yeah, we can collect this dust, and this is kind of used for upgrade material later on. Can we help that guy? Does he need food or something? And so, yeah, I guess, like, old Trebhum and kind of like the corpse we saw at the beginning can create this dust. Can we help you out? Okay, there we go. Just pump him full of dust. Grep? Let's see. I suppose he was collecting jewels, so what can we call them that's related to that? You know, let's just call them Gem. That's fine. Because we found them trying to collect jewels. That works. Okay, why not? I'm going, you know... This is my Eternal Cylinder Nuzlocke. Get some of these turnips. Oh, there's more gems. There's like a little Trebhum house, I think is what these are supposed to be. These like giant pumpkins. Nice and warm. I can't get out. I'm stuck. Go on without me. I was gonna see if that was... Okay. I'm hearing this weird thumping. Okay, I was trying to steal... Yeah, those crickets things had a pod. Okay, at least we got somebody on the team with now giant legs. So, there we go. Whoops. Alright, Greg's in the lead, so I suppose we'll get to the main glowy thing. Is this just an empty shell? Okay, there we go. Trying to figure out. This is our first Trebhum, so he's kind of in the lead. Yeah, you know, I'm hearing this thumping, and... Sorry, guys, I'm trying to pick up the thing. Oh, it seems to be, thing to get water out of.
This door had been built for Trebhum. It gave them hope that in this large and dangerous world, some places had been made for them.
Right. Yeah, I'm hearing this weird thumping. I'm not hearing it when I pause the game. Do I have an audio glitch or something, or... Okay, sorry. So anyways, yeah, you activate the door and you need, you know, so many in the party to do it. So now we're into something. So yeah, it's like these Trebhum, you know, a tap, hold, okay. Alright, cool. So we don't have to worry about anybody falling behind or getting stuck. And then we can swap between them at will, and then, you know, figure out what they do from there. So I remember that from my brother playing. Okay, so these things. What are you doing up there? What are you doing, Gem? So I just, you know, from what I play with my brother, yeah, suck up some water. You know, you can shoot water from your trunk, you know, your water supplies to open stuff up. Square Trebhum,
Somehow,
but we're
this
round.
ancient statue transferred knowledge to the Trebhum.
Organic cube. So we learned about an object that we can get for another
It was as
mutation.
if a memory had been stored inside it, waiting for someone to absorb it. And as soon as this knowledge had entered their minds, the Trebhum realized
Who should
that there was a great
transform?
library of information hidden away in the web of their memories.
Let's give it to Terry.
But why was the knowledge of a specific ingredient placed here in this Trebhum made of stone?
So then if we eat this... Guys, I'm freaking out! Oh, God! He can still roll. Oh, actually, I didn't realize this, but actually his edges do curve when you're in ball state. That's fun. But yeah, so we're able to drastically change our body and then use that to solve puzzles and get around. And find more of those gems. So I remember they're for upgrades, so we get enough clusters of them and then we can get get upgrades. Gurumo the Elder. Hey, bud.
Inside the cave, the Trebhum found a living elder. It had been waiting in this chamber for a long, long time. The elder told them it was happy to see some friends before the cylinder came. It said, "You are young, so you never knew the time when our people could shapeshift at will. We Trebhum are inheritors of a vast tree of abilities, abilities passed on to all future Trebhum. But this power is being taken away. Beware the servants of the cylinder. They will seek to hurt you at every opportunity, and they have the power to rob you of your abilities. But if you persevere, one day you will find a way to protect yourselves from their evil light. Farewell, my brave friends. I fear I am too old and tired to join you. May you find a way to prosper in this time of struggles."
I'm trying to aim at Gregwin. He's our first one, so he's kind of the leader. So, yeah, we've been entrusted by the Olds to carry on and find a way to survive. Because the cylinder, yeah, is destroying everything. And Trebhum used to be, you know, weak and small, but versatile and, you know, could last in almost any situation regardless. But something's gone wrong. There's an imbalance in nature, if you will. So yeah, we just have to go around and survive. Oh, there's another guy.
It was not easy to leave the cave, but the elder had urged them to
You need
go
4?
through.
Okay.
Suddenly, they felt the weight
You needed so many. I'm just going to call you Glut for glutton.
of siblings to restore the powers their people had lost.
Okay, but we got to try
And it
about
all
full 5.
seemed a little daunting. But even when they are afraid, Trebhum are stubborn.
Everyone seems to be getting along. Food while you can. So we're on the opposite side. Yeah, we're pretty far away from where we started. So yeah, mainly just go out into the world and survive. So from there... And yeah, we got like this little layer. Awakening the cylinder. Exiting the blue energy dome and radiates from the tower activates will awaken the eternal cylinder. Not all towers have the same radius of protection. Some may be weaker. Okay. So basically, you know, that's kind of what we have. You know, it's kind of an open world survival game. And there, what the hell is that? I'm gonna get closer to it because that's safe. Whoa! Oh, it's got eggs? Steal the yolks. Alright, I'm leaving with this. Alright, guys, let's get out of here. Make a break for it. Somebody pick that up. Nobody? Okay, fine. Okay, anyways. Well, we just stole that thing's eggs. We're out of here.
The cylinder resumed its destruction. Nothing could stop it forever.
Oh no, get out of here.
They needed to roll to safety to find another tower to protect them quickly.
Yeah, so you kind of got like a little open world, but it's kind of got like, you know, set areas where you can roam for a good while. And then once you reach this certain barrier, at least as far as I know, once you reach a certain threshold, then things start falling apart, and then you got to get out of there. So we're just guiding our team and trying to get out of here. So we go to one of the towers, you know, a tower, and then go through it, and then we set up a new barrier. And anyone who gets left behind, yeah, is crushed. That thing is gaining on us fast. No, I'm stuck. Everybody in. Sturdy towers to hold that off. So yeah, now we're in the next area. And then I think, you know, for plot reasons, you know, you can see a little red red barrier line, which I think is just mainly signifying, you know, it's just like there are important things to do in this area, or there are major collectibles or something like that. So it's kind of like dissuading us from just leaving right away. All right. So, let's get a move on. Guys, okay, they'll be fine. Feeling the vibration. Points of interest. Watch for the beams of light. I don't know if that's poisonous.
The Trebhum found themselves almost as lost as they had been in the beginning.
Is everyone okay?
But the voice in their memories comforted them. It was only natural to be confused, it said. They had been born into a strange, broken world, cut off from the history of their ancestors. Everyone was a little lost these days. What mattered was to keep going.
Do they need healing?
To keep looking for answers. To keep carrying the light they held within them. The light that stopped the cylinder.
Okay, there we go. We got healing items, and if one eats them, everyone gets affected. We're just gonna keep going. Alright, we got like this another big tower. I'm guessing that's poisonous or something. So we're just gonna ignore that for now. Let's check out this tower. Enter Trebomb Shrine. So yeah, we're going through, and we got like a little narrator, like it's kind of like a documentary. And I just looked up his name, Peter Hayden, who is in other stuff I do not recognize, but he sounds great.
Strange, eerie temple. The Trebom felt something stir in their memories. There was a great power in this place. Something from the days when even the elders were young. Perhaps it could help them.
Oop, get up there. Oh no, these things to break. Nope. Blip. Oh, no. Aw, man. Did it fall? Did I just lose it? Is that the only thing? When was my last autosave? 56 seconds ago? Okay, I think we're fine then. Okay. So, yeah, and I think it's after the shrine is kind of where I stopped, and then every once in a while I'd have to help because I got stuck on a thing and I'd be able to figure it out, but that was near the end of the game. So I know some things, it's just like the specifics and the details and actually going through it, I do not. So, we'll figure that here, we'll figure that out. No, not Terry, we need, Gem, yeah. A lot of G names. Let's stock up on water. See, I'm trying to remember. This temple, I remember, was really weird to figure out the first time, but we got it.
The Trebom felt something stir in their memories.
Okay, let's break this across the floor that doesn't have a big crack in it. There we go.
Something from the days when even the elders were young. Perhaps it could help them.
Oh, plated body. Okay, so we just got like a little armor defense. Can't suck that guy up. What else we got? I'm trying to remember how this works, because I think we gotta drop a bunch of those little, like, insect bodies on the ground. Okay, there we go. That looks weird. It looks like a potted plant. Causes Trebomb skin to grow patch grass to attract sack flies. Okay, these things. So we are clearly irresistible to these creatures. Oh, there's something up there. Well, let's give this a second. Come on over here. Yeah, I couldn't remember, but I think we just have to guide them over. The rest of them. Get over here. Follow me. Whoops! Okay, but we need more. We need like one more. I just popped a bunch of them. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. There we go, we knocked it loose. Alright, somebody else get that. Who's up for it? First person, Greg. Third eye. You can use the mutation to look for specific ingredients tags. Okay.
Of all the changes the Trebom were experiencing, growing a third eye was the strangest one yet. To make things even stranger, this eye seemed to look in two directions at once, into the world and into their memories. They could use it to find in the real world any element that was contained in the web of their memories. It was truly a remarkable mutation.
So if we're looking for a specific thing... Maybe. Okay, well... So if we're looking for a specific thing, that should help us, like, you know, find it. Object log. It was truly a mock... Oh, this thing. Could not retrieve any helpful information from the Trebon memory cluster. Okay. Okay.
The Trebon were disoriented for a moment. Something new had entered their memories and they needed to make sense of it.
Ooh, gems. I didn't even
It
notice.
seemed to be a map. And on this map, a location had been marked. If they understood correctly, there was some manner of serpent, a guardian, a greater being of some kind, somehow linked to a safe haven. Could they find refuge there? Their ancestors must have created this map for a reason.
Alright, so we got an idea on where to go next. Greg taking the lead. It's because he was the first. Yeah, I don't know how it happens if your lead Trebom dies. I suppose you just get cycled out to the next one? Sorry. Alright, but now the outlines are blue.
What manner of strange beast lurked behind the cylinder? The Trebon were deeply unsettled by this new mystery.
It certainly looks
Though
freaky.
some part of them was curious, they were certain
Glut has
it
died?
would be
What?
best
What happened to Glut?
not to find out.
Where'd you go? Okay, maybe he fell down and fell into the poison gas or something. Well, sorry, man. Your memory will live on? What did Glut have on him that was important? What was that? No, just like a piece of... What's spitting up at us? Oh, you. What are you? I don't know. Let's eat you and find out. Water processor. Oh, mutation is constantly processing ingredients found in its inventories.
The Trebon
Okay.
were excited by this discovery. This new mutation would allow them to extract water from ingredients that were otherwise quite dry. But the voice cautioned them to be careful. More water was useful, but this process would not extract any nutrients. They would have to use it carefully and wisely.
So is that just... I suppose there's really no healing. So yeah, basically, you know, he can turn anything into water, but it means it's not used as food. He just scrunches up. God, it looks weird. Okay. I might as well go to the next area. We'll probably cut off here soon, but... I guess I'm looking off in the distance, see if there's anything in particular to look out for, but I suppose let's get a move on. That looks cool, whatever it is over there, but it looks like we can't get to it. Now's not the time. I go, usually if there's, you know, a heater of some kind... There's an egg! Can we get this across safely? Uh-oh. Well, I messed up. Guys, don't fall in the poison. Whatever that is, don't fall in there. Well, I tried to save you, buddy, and I... Poison can't get you through the egg? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the stomach energy. Okay, now
As their
here's where
fear
eating becomes
faded,
important.
The Treba feeling weak and tired. With all the excitement and adventure, they'd neglected their most basic needs. The sound of an empty stomach reminded them that survival requires more than escaping from danger. You also have to eat.
Okay, that's where it kicks
Luckily, one of the many gifts of the Trebum is the capacity to store food in their bodies. But they still need to digest it to gain the vital energy that gives them strength. And for such small creatures, they do require rather a lot of food. Fortunately, the savannah was rich in flora and fauna which would satisfy their little bellies without necessarily triggering a mutation.
in. Right. So yeah, now it's just, you know, eat. So we get... Oh, sorry, it's like the tutorial happened. Guangpo? Oh, I just ate all the mushrooms I had. Shoot. Okay. And we also need more gems. So I guess that's what we need to get him out of there. I guess we'll look around, see what we can find. If we can find more of those mushrooms or something else. I just ate indiscriminately. That looks like another, you know, main thing, obviously. And yeah, this is kind of the game. It's just like we're trying to unravel the mystery of, like, what is going on? What is the Eternal Cylinder? What is it doing to the world? Ooh, another egg. Alright, well, if we get a full team, I don't know what happens if we... But we gotta find a way to warm this up. What's this? Enter Trebomb Shrine. Okay. Probably should wrap up here. I don't see any possible source of heat. Wait. Oh. Whoop. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, there's another trap bomb. Vetupo? Okay, fine. Give you all my gems. Okay. What do we want to call you? I'll just call him Vincent, just because, just sort of like, okay, it's... Our first letter of his name started with V. Alright, you're on the team now. You might as well... And, you know, the bigger our party, the more food we gotta eat and everything, I'm sure. Might as well give you the springy legs. Oh, we can't jump. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave him behind. Well. Whoops. Come on, get out. I won't touch anything. There we go. Okay. They should be... Yeah, they can figure it out. Alright, now we got a team of 5. Where's... Might as well give him a mutation. Diametic trunk. And, you know, I suppose we can just, like, go around. It looks like we got, you know, it's a small area, but, you know, we got different sized areas to explore as we go. And so we just explore to our content and then move on when we want to. But I'm sure it's like, you know, set things are going to need to happen, certain plot beats and threads. you know, certain mutations to bypass a certain problem. Man, we just keep going. Okay, here we go. I think this is where the tutorial for...
The Trebhum felt a great power flowing through this cave, but they were not afraid. The power felt familiar, even friendly. These glowing structures were the work of their ancestors.
I dropped those rocks, or whatever those are. There we go. But anyways, so sorry, let me collect... Well, I suppose I could have been checking out. Okay, basically this is like a level up area. Maximize number of Trebhum you can do in your family. Okay, so we can make the herd bigger. And, you know, it's like basically like the different passive bonuses. I was going to get a drink of water here. Different passive bonuses to help survival and make it easier to live. And yeah, at least in here we got like a bit of a quarry, so we can get, you know, culminate a couple of these. So we got increased herd size, increased maximum digest food storage capacity. So, you know, more food able to carry, so less having to worry about that. Oop. Okay, kind of hit the capacity of these rocks. Don't know what these do. If we break those to get maximum water storage, yeah, we need a lot more for those upgrades. Then we got increased maximum health on each Trebhum. That might be good to get, or, well, maybe increased size of stamina wheel. Both of those would probably be good. That also takes a lot. So, what we can do for now, at least... Okay, I was just thinking, there's gotta be something we can do with these rocks, right? I don't suppose, does our compendium have anything to say about those? Ganuk guide? Okay. I guess not. I suppose what we can do, because that's what we can afford, we can increase our tribe size. Might as well. I don't know how big that can get, but, you know, 6. Then we might as well increase our health, and that's basically all we can afford right now. So, you know, you can look at that as, you know, resource management. Ooh, okay, how much higher can we get up here? Or is this just the thing? You know, it's like resource management. Do you, you know, spend gems to save a Trebhum near death, or do you ignore him so you can save it up to make your survival easier? You know, that's like the questions you're gonna have to start asking as we play. I guess we're done here. Alright, I got on long enough. Let's just get into the next area. Let's break the barrier. And then we'll move on from there and see what happens. Well, we'll wrap up from there. So I think that seals it up. So it's just like, that's it. Now, we did increase the size of our tribe, but I don't think we're going to find the mushrooms, and we don't have the gems to spend on that guy anymore, so we're going to have to leave him behind. Which is grim when you really think about it. It's just like all these cute little Trebhums, and they'll either die, starve to death, or something on the way there. God, what is... Okay, poison, boo. We're moving. I suppose just like, what's this big thing that's barreling towards me menacingly? That guy's just hanging out. Oh, I suppose it's on a nest. That's one of those things we saw at the top of the Trebhum exit. Guys? Oh god, it's following us. Wait. We're going to be cutting it actually pretty close. In the hole.
What was this strange being?
I forgot about that.
Flesh, half metal? The Trebhum felt an old, distant horror, as if they remembered their own destruction. Something about this creature was very, very wrong.
Yeah. Sorry, it was just like right behind you. It's just like, oh god, what is that body horror image? Like, you know, I say my brother's a big fan of this. It's like, yeah, he thinks those monstrosities are cool. It's just like, are you kidding me? That's horrifying. Okay. I think this is a good point to wrap up, but looks like we got a beacon.
Perhaps the creature would wake up with a loud noise.
Do we really want to try it? Probably not close enough. Okay, I think this is a good wrap-up point for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on. And, yeah, that's just it. We will survive. We will live. Oh, God, we should eat. Well, I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that in a moment. I might gather some food in the nearby area, at least. Alright, so, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. Sorry, don't know why I started yawning in the middle of that. This is Timmara, signing off.